Hello, looked at the wrong camera. Welcome to the next exercise in level 5 drumming, which will be Swiss Ruffs. Okay, so let's get it. Where is it? Boom, here it is, the Swiss Ruff. So one of the absolutely more common movements played in pipe band drumming these days is the Swiss Ruff. You hear it everywhere, all the time, and it's this movement here. You'll hear it thrown in all types of drum scores. Okay, the way folk interpret them and play them, it's completely down to style. You hear some folk like to play them really tight. Okay, I prefer the opposite approach. I like a really open Swiss Ruff, open and relaxed. Okay, so let's go through it just now. So the ruff would be containing 4 taps, like the 4-stroke ruff that isn't played as much these days, where it's 4 taps. Or, alright, in the Swiss Ruff it's a double, so you've got tap, double, tap. Okay, so the way I like to teach it is, if you're doing a Swiss Ruff on the right, you would get into a position for a left flam before you play it. So start there, not there, but just there. So a tiny left flam. If I say go play a left flam, freeze just before you play it, that position there. That's where I like to get folk to start for the right ruff. And the reason being is you're going to do a tiny tap. That little bit of height's giving you the momentum for the double. And then you're going to naturally come up on the last tap. Not to be loud, but just to give it a finish. So let's try that. 3, 4, tap, 3, 4, tap, 3, 4, tap, 3, 4, tap. So this is the ruff on the right hand only. 3, 4, tap, 3, 4, tap. And to do it on the left, you're doing the exact opposite. So the first tap will be on the left, so your right hand's going to be the one that's higher, because that's where the double's coming in. Okay, so your tiny tap, bounce it, and then finish with a tap there. So they're all going to be the same space. You're not going to go like that. Please don't do that, okay? It's all spread out evenly. 3, 4, left, right, left. 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 And all we're doing to play that line is one on the right, then left, then right, then left. Very slow and very chilled out and open. Okay, and you would repeat that as well. So at that slow speed, and we will try these at the faster speed as well. The slower speed will be here. So after 2, 1, 2, right first, then left, then right, then left, then back to the right, and then left, and then the right, and then left. And I understand everyone will teach ruffs differently, but for me, I think it's quite important to make sure if it's a left ruff, that right hand's a little bit higher. Okay, so when you're playing it, at speed, you're getting that momentum for the double, and you're getting that little snap on the last tap. Okay, and when you play the ruff soft, you don't need to put the snap in, but you still need to get that double. Okay, so what we'll do now is play that same line, but at our 70 beats per minute. So you'll be da 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 da. After 2, 1, 2, go da 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 da. Right 1, then left. Right, then left. Right, then left. So it actually feels like much and such the same speed that I played it at there. The slower one and the faster one. It's because it's just a group of quavers on a triplet, which is going to be quite slow and deliberate anyway. Now, what we're going to do is speed them up, okay? Or play more notes in the space, okay? If you're knee deep in theory, we're not actually playing faster, we're just playing more notes in the same space, okay? So our hands are going to move faster. Yeah? So we'll do one on the right, then one on the left. So what we'll do first Let's try just the right one. So it will be, so just on the right, join in. And again, I'm starting in that left flam position. We'll do 4 more. Last one. And then we do the exact same on the left. So you're going to start in the right flam position. Try that. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. And then we'll do 4 more. 2, 3, and then stop. Done. And to play that line, we just play the same thing over and over again. So right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and then finish with a left tap at the end. Okay? So let's try it. After 2, 1, 2. So right first, and then left, right, left, right, left, right, tap. Repeated. And I'll do that line once more, repeated. 1, 2, go. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, tap. Then right, left, right, left, right, left, right, tap. And then I'll put the metronome on. So you end up with this. So it's a little bit quicker. Let's try it. 1, 2, go. Left, right, left, right, tap. And again. And I'll do it once more with the repeat. 1, 2. And repeated. Done. Oh, it's about to turn off my metronome over here. So what we're going to do now, is play it as it would be written in a drum score. So this is one way of writing it. You can write it as an embellishment. Okay, so it's placed just before the note. You can also write it, if I scroll down to this drum score here, you'll see it written like this sometimes. Okay, or there's a rough there. That's the way I like to write them. I like to write them as accountable notes, not just embellishments. But again, this isn't the wrong way of writing it. It's just another way of writing it. Okay, so it will be tap, tap, miss, tap, tap. So the notes are accountable notes are 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. So you're putting the rough onto the and note. So you'll be, and again, it will just feel like it's faster. And again, if you're knee deep in theory, it's not actually faster. You're just playing more notes in the same space of time. So your hands are moving faster, certainly. Okay, this tempo's not increasing. So at that slow speed, it'll be left tap, then right rough, and then a rest, and right tap, left rough. So let's try the left tap, right rough first. So I'll go tap, rough, 3, 4, tap, rough. So just the first one, left tap, right rough. And one more. And then I'll try the next group, which is right tap, left rough. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. And a couple more. Last one. Done. And then all we're doing here is left, right, left tap, right rough, right tap, left rough. So what we just done here, but without the rests. Alright, so you're just doing 3 of them, and then you're stopping with rest at the end. So you've got left, right, left, miss. Okay, so I think we can try that whole line. With the repeat. 1, 2, go. Tap, rough, rest, tap, rough, rest, tap, rough, tap, rough, tap, rough, rest. Rough, rest, tap, rough, rest, tap, rough, tap, rough, tap, rough, rest. Grand. We'll try that once more and then I'll try it faster. 1, 2, go. Tap, rough, rest, tap, rough, rest, tap, rough, tap, rough, tap, rough, rest. And then repeat. Rest, tap, rough, rest, then tap, rough, tap, rough, tap, rough, rest. So let's put the beeps on. So we'll get the first line, in fact, sorry, the last line we'll go to, so it'll be rest, tap, rough, rest. I'm getting way ahead of myself. So that last line with the repeat. 1, 2, tap, rough, rest, tap, rough, rest, tap, rough, tap, rough, tap, rough, rest. And we'll do it again with the repeat. 1, 2. And then left tap, right tap, left tap. Done. So we'll finish off with the whole page top to bottom at the slower speed, and then the whole page top to bottom with the beeps. So very chilled out initially. After 2, 1, 2, go. Tap, 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 tap. I'll count you in again because I'm counting there. So it'll be tap, 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 tap. After 2, 1, 2, go. Tap, 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 tap. Miss, then tap, 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 tap. Miss, and tap, 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 tap. Miss, and tap, 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 tap. And then repeat it. Tap, 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 tap. Miss, and tap, 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 tap. Miss, and tap, 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 tap. Miss, and tap, 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 tap. And then your next line. And then same again. And then last line. Done. And then I'll do it with the beeps. So tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. And then the second line you would be tap, 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 tap. So after 2, from the top. 1, 2, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right. Maybe your hand positioning. Repeat it. And then repeat it. And then, oh, I've done that wrong. Sorry, last time again. 1, 2, 1, tap, rough, rest, tap, rough, rest, tap, rough, tap, rough, tap, rough, rest, tap, rough, rest, rest, tap, rough, tap, rough, tap, rough, rest. So I'm going to do the whole page again because I made a wee mistake on that last line. 1, 2, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, then left, right, right, left. Repeat it. The next line. Repeat it. And then last line. Rest, rest, rest. Finish off. done. And that's it. That's the whole page. And I'm pretty sure that is the school bell. Well timed. That is the last of the exercises in this book. Yeah. So moving on, you're on to, because I've written this for the Preston Lodge Pipe Band, this is a drum score that you could play. Alright, there's a full MSR here. So there's a march, and another example march, then a strathspey, another example strathspey, and then a reel. Alright, and then I think I've even threw a hornpipe jig in there as well. Alright, and then you're looking at, after that, I believe, is the monotones. Yep, monotone exercises. So I'll make a video for the monotones as well. And then after that, once you've done your theory and you've sat your test, you'll be ready for level 6. So before you do any of that, obviously work on your ruffs as I find them. Boom, here they are. Work on the ruff, work on the triplets, work on all the exercises in the book. Okay, the slower speed and the faster speed. And once you've got it at the faster speed, you can take it up even more. Okay, as long as you're not losing control and everything sounds and feels really good.